pretty often. Oh, there we go. This time we see something different. Oh, first of all, we see double destroyer setup for TORAZ and the booster. So a really unusual cruiser to see in competitive. I've seen only one booster so far in this tournament, and this is the second one. So Yamato, Kremlin, Booster, Des Moines, Nevsky, Petro, getting YOINK for TORAZ. While YOINK goes for the triple the destroyer setup once again. So Shima, Kleber, Daring, Petro, Nevsky, Des Moines, Kremlin, Conqueror. Let's see how the two teams are gonna be using the different destroyer setup. Here everybody's moving, and please let me... Yeah, nice. Everyone is moving from this side as well. So TORAZ is sending Gearing plus Booster and Des Moines towards the C cap. Petro is gonna go towards B, I guess. YOINK and Nevsky are gonna do the flank on A, just as they did in the previous match. Yamato seems to be going to support the A flank, while the Kremlin is staying in the middle for now. On the other side, Kleber is speed running towards C, Daring is trying to go for the B cap, while YOINK is heavily committing towards the C cap. They're sending all three radars. All three radars of YOINK are sent to the C cap apparently. So Des Moines, Petro and the Nevsky, plus the Kremlin as a strong support. While on A, there is only the Shimakaze and this Conqueror that is gonna roam around and try to farm stuff with HE, I guess. So heavy push from YOINK on the C cap apparently. We'll see if it is gonna be effective and how they're gonna be deploying that push. Let's see. And let's see how much time it will take TORAZ to realize how weak of a presence YOINK sent on the A flank, because right now Nevsky and YOINK are basically completely useless on this flank, because they are gonna have literally nothing to farm besides besides the Shimakaze if he gets spotted by some radars or something. Conqueror with the AP on this Kremlin that is heavily pushing the B cap. Oh, TORAZ is going for the aggressive move from the very start once again. They're sending the Kremlin straight towards the B cap from the start of the game. Wow, with no destroyer support. Wow, that's a really ballsy move, and it can really be dangerous for this Kremlin. Daring sent single launch torpedoes towards his position. I think that this guy is gonna turn like this. Let's see. Is he gonna eat these torpedoes? I think he's gonna eat one or two. Yeah, this is two torpedoes. One and two. That was definitely a flooding for this Kremlin. This Daring is very smartly sending only one torpedo at a time. Uh-oh, this Kremlin is gonna eat more torpedoes, that's for sure. This is two more torpedoes for that Kremlin. That's one, two. Is that a permaflood? Yeah, it is a permaflood. So permaflood for that Kremlin. If the Conqueror comes in with some HE as well, that Kremlin is in real trouble. Wow, look at the focus fire. Man, I'm not a big fan of this Kremlin pushing in like that. Why? There was no reason to throw a ship like that. There we go. Oh, yeah, he's on fire as well. Wow, he repaired the fire, but he's down to less than 10k HP. I mean, they pushed in this Kremlin like crazily, super crazy aggressively, but it is definitely not paying off. I mean, even if they cap C, it is gonna be such a waste. Kremlin is on fire. Let's see if he has the repair available. Otherwise, he's gone. He shoots, so I think he doesn't have the repair available. And Petro comes in, and that's the first kill for YOINK, and it's actually the Kremlin. Wow. Wow, that I didn't see that one coming after the first battle, that's for sure. In the meantime, Shimakaze managed to get A, But now that these guys realize how little of a presence there is here, Yoink is gonna easily get absolutely easily. And the Yoink from Kleber is capping C. So now TORAZ is on the back foot. I mean, they lost the Kremlin here literally for free. Literally for free. Completely for free. Yeah, they got some damage in on that daring. And some damage on this Des Moines as well. But I don't think this is worth it. I don't think this is worth it in any way. So this daring now is gonna be able to, no, he's not gonna be able to get B for free, since he's caught between this radar and this petrol radar as well. But I'm not sure here. Yeah, this booster and this gearing are not gonna be able to hold that push. That, I mean, these guys will have to rotate towards B because there's nothing stopping them from doing that. So, I mean, if these guys can kill the Conqueror there really fast without losing too much HP, maybe, but I see Yoink being such a stronger position at the moment. I don't see Yoink, I mean, in trouble anytime here, anytime soon. They do have the point advantage. They are one ship up, and they can easily rotate a lot of stuff from C towards B if they choose to. So they have all the advantages in going for them at this point. Nevsky radars the Shimakaze, I think. Yeah, Shimakaze is under radar, but I don't think he's gonna be, yeah, he's dodging really well, so he's just dodging basically. And let's see, they still have vision of him. Okay, he's now starting to lose some HP, but he's still fine. He now goes undetected. He lost half of his HP, but once again, he is still fine. Uh-oh. Yoink Kleber is going for it. He's repaying the TORAZ guys with their same currency. There we go. YOLO successful for the Kleber, so well played by him. Now he's radared by the booster. He might go down, honestly. He might go down for this YOLO, but it was absolutely worth it in my opinion. Yep, Kleber goes down, but that leaves the B cap with one radar less, so one Des Moines less to worry about, which is a nice, it is huge for TORAZ. Sorry, for Yoink. I mean, it can still go either way this match. Nothing is set in stone. Nothing is set in stone, but TORAZ will have to make a strong push on B and get a couple of kills if they want to equalize here, because they don't have any time. This Nevsky and the Yoink, I'm not exactly sure what they are waiting for here. There is literally nothing. I mean, there is that Conqueror there, of course, but this Nevsky should be aware that he is basically free to go as long as he doesn't get spotted. I mean, he has the radar to spot the destroyer that is spotting him anyway, so I don't think this Nevsky is very useful for his team right now. Maybe they're waiting the Yoink to have his smoke available before moving him, but I'm not sure about that. They're wasting a lot of time for that. Pretty long. It is taking them a lot of time to do that. Yoink managed to yoink the Petropavlovsk into the B cap, and they have even one cap advantage now. They needed that because the gearing from TORAZ managed to get inside B and C cap and to hold the cap. But yeah, The fight is gonna come into a massive clash around B cap eventually. They are now pressuring this Petropavlovsk here with the Worcester from behind and with the Nevsky from the front. So nasty HE spam crossfire on that Petro, but he can resist a little bit. I mean, the damage that they are actually applying to him is annoying, but it is not that huge. He manages to get undetected, or in a position from which he can be spammed from only one of these two ships. He should be fine. He's trying to get himself unstuck from that island. They are trying to apply some pressure on the other Petropavlovsk here, on the TORAZ Petropavlovsk. On the other hand, the Lonely Gearin though is applying pressure, and the Petro now. So yeah, rough fight here, rough fight for these two Petros. Both of them are under a lot of pressure, a lot of fire. And in the meantime, that Shimakaze and that Conqueror are just regaining some map control here, are just pushing through, and they might ambush this Nevsky here, especially with these torpedoes. These torpedoes from the Shimakaze might be nasty for this Nevsky. He can use this island to cover himself. Uh-oh. Is Conqueror gonna eat torpedoes from the Yu Yang? She's gonna eat 2 of them. Nice torps from the Yu Yang, so that's a flood for sure, so that's a repair. So if the Nevsky can pour some HE on the Conqueror, this guy might be in trouble. But nevertheless, it is still YOINK to have the cap advantage, the point advantage, and a brief HP advantage as well. Mainly due to that Kremlin that is basically has stopped here. And he's doing, I mean, I wouldn't say he's doing nothing, but he's not that useful for his team so far. I mean, he surely is preventing the Worcester into walking into C, but I don't see a lot of usage for that one. Oh, Shimakaze, smart move. Shimakaze smartly entered the A cap from behind this island, and now YOINK is the only team generating points from the B cap. Sorry, never mind. Given left C as well, so they have 2 caps generating points, and if nothing changes, they win in 4 minutes from now. The Conqueror is under quite a bit of pressure now. These Yu Yang torpedoes look very well launched, very well predicted. Let's see if he's gonna be able to find the classic battleship gap in between them or not. I think this one has his name written. Let's see. Yeah, he's gonna eat that one for sure, or even the next one as well. Yep, nice torps on the Yu Yang. Huge kill for TORAZ. They needed those points. They absolutely needed those points. And then this Yu Yang can actually bully this Shimakaze if he doesn't eat torpedoes from him. That's for sure. But yeah, now that Yu Yang can go and hunt the Shimakaze if he wants to. Well, it is an amazingly close match, considering that TORAZ literally threw an entire Kremlin for free at the very start of the match, and that did nothing so far. So TORAZ is putting out a real fight with the remaining ships. I mean, considering the HP disadvantage and the firepower disadvantage that they had from the very start of the game, that's huge. That Nevsky is on a permaflood, and he goes down. So 3-2 kill-wise for TORAZ. 3-2. And now that Gearing is gonna be returning into C. Is he gonna have enough time to do that? That's the big question. Yu Yang spotted the Shimakaze and he guns him down. So it is 4-2 for TORAZ. Wow, everything is falling apart for YOINK all of a sudden. They have basically almost same amount of HP, but now, I mean, they still have the win in their hands if they don't die and if they don't lose any caps. But now the TORAZ guy are starting to encircle all the remaining Yoink ships, and wow, this is gonna be a struggle for them to keep up. Kremlin, Salvo, and the Booster all in the water, so unlucky. And oh, the Daring also goes down. Radared by... was he radared? Yeah, he must have been radared by the Petropavlos here. Or Nevsky as well. So Yoink is down to 3 ships only. A relatively healthy Kremlin, half HP Petro, and a quarter HP Des Moines. Third HP Des Moines actually. Wow, what a comeback from TORAZ in this match. Amazing. Giving torpedoes on the Kremlin as well. Oh, these are nasty torpedoes. Excellent prediction from the gearing here. Excellent prediction. And this Kremlin might be even going down. No, never mind. Russian torpedo belt comes into play. Yamato with the overmatch on the very tip of the nose of the Kremlin here for 10k. This guy is gonna happily go for the ram on the Yamato, but it is not gonna be enough to win. He's trying to rotate his guns towards the Petropavlos to get his final volley in before ramming the Yamato. Let's see. Kremlin salvo off on the Petro. Does like almost 0 damage. Oof. Never mind. Petropavlos yoinks the Yamato. But that Kremlin is still gone. Kremlin is still gone because of the booster, I guess. So, yep. It is 6-3. But once again, a very close ending. Very close ending. Giving Getsy as expected. He's taking some damage from the Des Moines, but I think he should be fine, and he is outside of the radar range right now. So he's down to 9k HP, but it is definitely safe now. And yeah, in the very end, TORAZ takes this win, I think. Nevsky is going to be able to farm down this Petro for free because he's inside the smoke of the Yu Yang. Once again, this combo, Nevsky plus smoke Yu Yang, turning out to be really successful for TORAZ, even in this rough match. That was really, I mean, they literally fought this match with 1 ship less, and the 1 ship less was a Kremlin. So absolutely amazingly played by TORAZ. Slowly but steadily they made their moves and they picked up their kills one by one, and honestly I think it is a half of a throw from Yoink. They had such an amazing advantage from basically the start of this game, and they had cap advantage, they had point advantage, ship advantage, and HP advantage by quite a lot, and they didn't manage to capitalize on that. So well played by TORAZ, absolutely well played by them. So we're gonna see TORAZ to the next stage, while Yoink, better luck with the for the next time, I guess. So yeah, Petro is now gonna go down in a bit. Never mind. Let's see who's gonna go down, the Yoink Petro or the TORAZ Petro first. Never mind. Des Moines says, you know what, I'm gonna go down first. This guy goes down, and finally that one as well. So TORAZ 2, Yoink 0, and well played TORAZ. Well played TORAZ, absolutely. I mean, I would be very curious to know what happened to that Kremlin, why he did that in the first minutes of the battle, but hey, it worked somehow. Okay.